What is Wish.com? Well, it's a website where you can buy cheap Chinese shit for really cheap. You may have seen advertisements for it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace, YouTube, Game Informer, and in your tea leaf divinations. Okay, so I let this run for a few hours because I wanted to see what would happen. The advertisements you see may have included crack pipes, axes, hypodermic needles, toenail stretchers, and... What is this? Anyways, the whole shtick with Wish is that you don't really get to choose what you get. You can kind of, but things like color and style are left up to whatever the companies that make these cheap pieces of shit have left over that would otherwise go into a landfill in Vietnam. I get it. There is a demand for really cheap goods. What I don't get is why not just make less? The only reason that Wish is able to stay in business is because these manufacturers pump out hot garbage faster than Takeru Kobayashi sucks down hot dogs. Tirades aside, the stuff on this website is not good quality. You really get what you pay for on Wish, which is nothing. I mean, seriously, look at these prices. $40 for a decent-looking microphone? $2 for a watch? 50 cents for a security camera?
I've got $1.99. I've got $7.99. I've got $16.99. Cheap prices. $14. $11. $2.49. $3.
I can almost guarantee that last one is just a light that looks like a camera. I want to now point out a few of the funniest things I have found on Wish.com. Teeth. Specifically, I love how this one is labeled Teeth for You. His and hers crack pipes, which are labeled Wedding Party Drink Straws. What I can only describe as a cigarette bong pipe and, like, a really big tomato. I mean, just look at this lad. Absolute unit. Wish is not just a cheaper Amazon. What it is a horrible idea for a company which some investor somewhere paid an inordinate amount of money to advertise, knowing that profit margins would be huge because they are essentially selling garbage. I suppose, to some, that makes it a great idea for a company. There's a lot of crustiness on the JPEGs on Wish, which is to be expected. Besides the overall strategy, another thing that's confusing about Wish is the rating system. As you would expect, people are allowed to rate products and comment on their quality and usefulness. There's a few ways you can sort, like by all or by only those that have pictures. What puzzles me is the presence of a top rated tab. As far as I can see, there is absolutely no way for users to rate the reviews of other users. It's also not only the reviews that rated it the highest. There's 2 and 3 star reviews in here. So what's the point of this? What new information is it conveying to me? 400 million lumens? A nuclear blast is 200,000 lumens! This lamp will melt your face faster than the fucking Ark of the Covenant! The reviews, speaking of, are one of the best parts of this website. Take Peter, for example, who commented,
"This strap is too short for my wrist. I will find a deserving schoolboy and give it to him. A very nice watch. Thank you."
Or Suzanne, who despite calling the product garbage, gave it 2 stars. Not bad. I honestly couldn't have reviewed Wish better myself. Unfortunately, however, most of the comments are people complaining about how they either never got their item or got the wrong item. A few people like to review the product before they've even tried it. How that works, I'm not sure I'll ever have any idea. But clearly they are trustworthy reviewers who definitely are real people and are definitely not scary robots hiding behind your computer screen trying to influence you to buy more stuff. There are a lot of questionable items on Wish. A lot of stuff that you wouldn't think should just be generally sold on a website like this. I've decided that the best way to present the trends I've discovered is to organize them by the crime they could potentially be involved in. They are broken down into 5 sections. I am almost certainly on a watch list for this. Possession of drug paraphernalia. If you want to do anything involving drugs, Wish has your back. I'm talking crack pipes. I'm talking hypodermic needles. I'm talking one-piece new design metal nasal snuff sniffer straw snorter snuffer tube with blade edge. And hell, why stop at using? Go on, deal away, dime bags and digital scales abound. Jokes aside, I have absolutely no idea how this is legal. Why are you able to just buy stuff like this? I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand the need for these products, but why are they available on Wish? Shouldn't stuff like hypodermic needles and crack pipes be harder to come by than just being able to order them for $2? Who knows what all toxic chemicals are going to be released when you put heat to that pipe? All I know is, next time I need hypodermic needles, I'll do it the safe way. Steal it from the Red Cross like I always do.
Assault with a dangerous weapon.
There are a lot of weapons on Wish. A lot. Up to this point, I haven't seen anything as lethal as a gun, but that's hardly even a compliment. Congratulations! You aren't shipping bootleg munitions across the world. I would like to point out, however, that they are selling a switchblade, which is actually illegal in a lot of places. Even worse yet, it's Joker themed.
I'm the Joker, baby!
Somehow, I went down a rabbit hole of gun knives at one point. That was a lot of fun. Hey, which knife sharpener do you want? The one that costs $2? Or how about the same one that costs $2? Or even better, the exact same knife sharpener, but for an extra 80 cents. Sounds like a good deal, right?
Cringe!
The court has deemed you guilty of posting cringe. You are hereby sentenced to losing subscribers.
Obscenity!
This is more of a vague crime, but this stuff really is obscene. Most of it there's no way I could show. How anyone finds a disembodied robot suck machine that goes 800 sucks a minute attractive, Wait, 800 sucks a minute? And don't even get me started on these male vitality supplements. Dear Lord, if you don't mind seeing a penis or two, or 362 I counted, then I swear there is no better evening you can have with friends than going through the images for these supplements. A couple of my personal favorite lines are, expand the terminal blood vessels, and promote secondary development of the cavernous body. I have been pondering this one in particular for a while now, and not I nor anyone I have talked to has been able to develop even a semblance of a sense of what this says. It is literally just word salad.
Unauthorized release of GMOs.
I don't really know what to say about this. This is the thing that pushed me over the edge into making this video. These goddamn seeds! I don't know who the fuck would believe this shit. Hot pepper Peter? Kiwi bonsai seeds? Literal blue raspberries. There is absolutely no way you are going to grow a watermelon that big. If you think this is real, I'd be surprised if you could keep a plant alive. These things are so ridiculous and so obviously photoshopped. And yet, there are people in the comments who can't wait to grow their ridiculous rainbow raspberries. More than 1,000 people have ordered these brilliant blue strawberries that they have cleverly included the scientific name of. I googled it. It's just the name for a regular strawberry. They just put that in there to lend it scientific credibility. There's also this bizarre obsession with the lengths of fruits and vegetables. Why long? I understand the images of huge watermelons, cabbage, onions, etc., but ovular grapes? Elongated cucumbers? Eggplants that look like green beans? Long bell peppers? I looked it up, long bell peppers aren't even real, but sure enough, when I Google it, one of the top results is your listing for long bell peppers. I have no idea why this one pisses me off so much more than all the others. Maybe it's because I have a soft spot for gardening, or maybe it's because the concept of somebody thinking that a blue raspberry is a real naturally occurring fruit is so overwhelming that even considering it sends me into a fight or flight response. I think it's just because these Photoshop plants are perfectly exemplary of Wish as a whole. Garbage upsold with a lie. Of course, not everything on Wish is criminal. A lot of it is just cheap stuff that couldn't really hurt anybody, save for choking or other Darwin Award-worthy feats of stupidity. And I don't want anyone to think I'm shaming you for buying products from Wish. It's quite the opposite. I'm shaming Wish for selling these scam products to stupid people like you. I mean, how else would they make their $8.5 billion valuation if there weren't idiots to buy commodities equivalent in quality to a nondescript fast food children's meal toy? I suppose there's not really a point to this video. I just wanted to have a little fun and try something new. But there is something to be learned from Wish. A moral lesson, if you will. You see, even if you receive a garbage, useless product that never had any right being made, you can still make the best of it. Even in hard times and with the world seemingly against you, always remember that you can turn what is otherwise trash into something of value. And who knows, maybe out there somewhere is some deserving schoolboy for whom your brief misfortune may mean a world of difference down the line. Fuck those seed retailers. Good night.